It is late night on, what is tonight, Tuesday? I am doing a live right now for, sorry, I should have got that set up first. Doing a live right now for Wednesday. Are we good? I'm going to stay put. Okay, hi. It's Dharma here to do a live for you for Wednesday. It's a daily for Wednesday, November 27th. I wanted to do a live to make sure that I got you a daily out. I've got the Thursdays uploaded. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. All of this week is so good. Oh my God. What's up, witches? It's the middle of the night. I am hopped up on Java and I've been doing hair and whatever, and I just feel like hanging out with you guys, okay? So there's probably not going to be a whole lot of people on because it really is the middle of the night. And but this is actually supposed to be just for Wednesday, okay? So nice to see you all, and let's go ahead and get started. So for Wednesday, calling you guys angels, anyone from the highest good. Hi there, how you doing? Nice to see you. Well, hello, Susie and Heather. Ooh, double team in. How's it going? Nice to see you guys. What time is it out there in California? Are we ahead of you? It's like a little bit after midnight here. Are you guys behind us? I don't know. So I just picked up the Lenormand. I am giddy. Oh, okay. So it's not too late. All right. So I can start later for my West Coast people. That's good to know. Where'd you guys see the readings? I was going to keep recording and I'm like, I got to talk to my people right now because this week is so good. I don't even know. Hi, April. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so wow. All right, I guess we're going to start. This is for Wednesday. Woo! We are starting with the Archer, and we are starting with the Dolphins. Are you kidding me? Did I not tell you this week was good? I mean, you see why I'm so freaking giddy? Okay, first off, the Dolphins are kindred spirits. The Dolphins are, hi there, Gigi, how you doing? The Dolphins are funny. They have a good time together. They laugh. It's just thinking enjoyable, you know? Enter the Archer, who I believe has been on a search for their kindred spirit. But not like, well, I was going to say not obsessively searching, but have you seen, like on the very first Twilight when the one dude was a tracker? And they were like, once you get a tracker on a scent, you can't knock them off there. You can't, it's like a game to them. It's like the most thrilling game in the world. And that's kind of what this is, because I believe that this Archer was looking around, you know, was looking for a mate. Just kind of, you know, arrows down, you know, looking around, maybe here, maybe there, picked it up once, nah, and then, you know, looked around again, but then bam, that's the one. And they pull back. They're ready to, I heard, found their target. And like I said, once you get once you get a tracker on their scent, it's on. I mean, look at her face. That's the most intense face I've ever seen in my life. That is my soulmate. Mine. My soulmate. My dolphin. Oh, see? And look at how it just whoop, fell right on top of that. It's the snowflake. They're the one. It's not just anyone, right? Is it Ira? My kids touch my phone all the time, so it's got goo on it. They're the one. Nobody else will do. They are a unique, special, freaking snowflake. And they are mine. And I can now almost hear, you know, the sound that a real bow makes? That sound that it makes when you pull it back, when you're really ready to? I can hear that sound. Weren't we just talking the other day about Legolas? And the, Legolas being like the mega cupid. That's kind of what this is. You, for those of you who don't know, who've been watching my lives and you don't know who Legolas is, first of all, shame. Second of all, it's from Twilight. I mean, oh my God, freaking Shadow Mercury. Oh my god, I was going to say Game of Thrones. What the fuck is wrong with me? Lord of the Rings. That was hard. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You like my new Viking do? I'm trying out all the Viking do's. I had a dragon braid. I don't know if you guys know what that is, and it did not work out. It was bad. It was real bad. It was like the worst mohawk ever. Of you and your ex in the beginning. Isn't that how it always starts out though? Like Annie, when you my eyes, I hate taking those pictures. I can't stand it. So I'm just like, let me just take a picture of my eyes. My ears are green. And I like my eyes. That's kind of my thing. If someone's like, what's your best feature about yourself? I like my eyes. I was talking to Annie. What was I saying? Oh, about being the dolphins in the beginning. Isn't that how all relationships start out though? Like when you're with somebody and you're like, okay, yeah, like we're good. When you actually decide to engage, but whether or not you want to continue to play with each other. Thank you, April. It's just, I mean, oh, so, no. Oh my God. These came out together. Here's the kicker. Okay? We're talking about kindred spirits. We're talking about two people who are on like the same page. They're just alike. And so far we were like, yeah, this feminine knows. This feminine is all about it, blah, blah, blah. This feminine is the one who's whatever, but the masculine is doing the same stupid thing. I gotta get me some of that. Look at that archer. And then look, they're both on horses. There's so much kindredness. Oh my God, 22 people and 2 legs. You see what I'm saying? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. This has been happening all week. It's been happening all week. And last week too. She's aiming for him. He's riding to her. It's almost like, don't shoot. Please don't shoot. It's just me. Thug Queen Horse Stiller. Yeah, I just went bone thugs on this. He's like, you don't need to shoot me. You don't need to shoot me. I'm coming to you. Simmer. See if I can pull these down and we can see them. Sort of. Why, thank you, my cherie. Pulling out the fairies. So we have, basically what we have so far to start for Wednesday is we have one masculine who is on his way to the feminine. We have one feminine who is already found the masculine and is aiming. Yeah, and look here. Mickle and Muckle. This is play. This is having a good time. That's the same as this, right? Playful. Right there. Playful. Playful. Why did it show twice? Probably as confirmation. Like super duper confirmation. Right? Mickle and Muckle is this feminine, because she's a girl, okay? Look at her blushing. She's going, I mean, I get like that when somebody's like, you're pretty, and I'm like, no. That's what this is. Me? You mean me? You're writing to me? Stand still so I can shoot you with my love. You guys, it's just like, it's having fun. It's just being, are you kidding me right now? Smitten kitten. And you know what I like about this is, what's up, mama? Yeah, it is the new moon right now, like right now. I knew there was a reason to come live in the middle of the freaking night. Oh, I should be manifesting. What am I doing? Whatever, I'll do it later. We should be manifesting right now. What are we doing online? Go meditate, witches. Oh my God. Anyway, what I was going to say is, you notice how in this one, she stands alone, aiming. In this one, he stands alone, running to her. In these ones, they have combined. And it's almost like they are Well, I heard he's on her mind. But it's almost like she's telling everybody about him. This archer is like, don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare shoot for anybody else, or nobody else better be shooting for my man, because mine. It's claiming. Because look at all these people around. And she's like, I know. He's with me. Yeah, we're together. It's fine. And she's, I mean, just look at her face. She's just stupid smitten. But look at the keywords. Love given, love received. This is reciprocal. All of these are reciprocal. All of this. Same image. Same image. Same image. If we're going to intuit based on imagery, talk about, I just looked down and it says a pattern. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. Also notice how this feminine in both of these pictures, she's looking down the same way, and she is just stupid happy. Stupid happy. That's like my favorite thing in the world, is to be stupid happy, but to feel stupid happy is just, it's kind of how I felt when I signed it. I was like, hi guys, how you doing? I'm doing the readings all week and it's gonna be juicy. Wait till you see Saggies. If you're a Sagittarius or you're with a Sagittarius, if I could have had slow motion porn music in the background, it would have been necessary for that video. Because it's Amy S, girlfriend, you better shave. That's all I'm saying. Wait till the reading comes out. Oh my God. But this energy that I'm feeling, this, oh my God, I'm stupid happy, whatever, that's this. Okay. But it's tomorrow. So basically what we have so far for Wednesday is we have it's, I was gonna say we have, yeah, blame it on the moon. Well, blame it on Jupiter hooking up with Venus, right? Because Venus is all about love and relationships and abundance, and Jupiter is about reigning. You like my hair, honey? Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, Adam, Photonic Amphitrite, I can't even talk. He's my bestie. I fucking love that guy. Bestie! What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so we start off the day with the feminine, like, yeah, I know who it is, and I don't need to question it. Nobody else better question it. Nobody else better even look at my man. And we have the masculine, who's like, I need to go. I need to send a message. I need to go there. Also notice it says goals. I need to. It's like a. Also notice how this card is orange, and it's like, and there's the sun, so it might be after sunset, so it could be tomorrow night, like when it's dark. But also, oh, you do the 13th zodiac? Whoa, do you see that orb? Cool. Thank you. If you notice on this side of me, usually, or maybe it's this side, I don't know, you'll see orbs. This spot or this lighting is actually really good because the orbs here for me are pretty, yeah. I actually live on an ancient burial ground, or maybe not ancient, it's Indian burial ground for the Seneca tribe. Like, it's in my yard, like I'm on it. And so there's a lot of activity here, but the orbs that come around are usually my guys, and sometimes you'll see it and I'll be like, what? And I'll turn toward it. It's pretty neat. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't do the 13th zodiac because that makes me a Virgo, and I love being a Libra. I mean, obviously, do I not look Libra right now? Weedsport, why do I know that name? Is that close to where I am? Yeah. So whatever is happening this week is setting everybody up for the next 12 years. That is insane. That it's like, how can 1 week or one day or one whatever completely set you up. It's almost like a decision that is made in the next couple of days is going to direct the next 12 years of your life. So if you can think back 12 years from now, what the hell was I doing 12 years ago? Oh yeah, I was kind of exactly in the same position as I am now with choices, right? There goes my nose. Ding, 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 ding. You can either try again or you can try something else, but whatever it is, you know Sal from Eat, Read, Love, he's talking about stay single for a year, stay single for a year, so Jupiter has a chance to deliver. Man, you try and tell Libra to stay single for a year. How dare you? That's just rude. Thank you. Yes, Palms, I appreciate that. How dare you tell a Libra to stay single? That is just rude. We don't do that. I've heard that. Mama Jama. That the left side is maternal. But I've also heard that that's if they're your like actual physical. For those of you who aren't reading the comments, you don't know what I'm talking about. They said that we were talking about orbs that you could see, and on the side is maternal and the side is paternal. That's if they're your past, like actual 3D physical people. My guides are extremely active. These are people who did not incarnate. Everybody has guides. I've met mine. If you would like to know how to meet yours, you can go to my website, dharmajane.com, and click meditations, and there's a whole, I'm a writer by trade, and it's there. Everything you need to know is there. Just go look at it. Anyway, you can meet your guides, and mine are like right there, and you'll be able to see them. Be nice if they could, like, you know, make a little appearance while I'm talking about them. Just kidding. Not really, but you'll see. All right, let's move on. Oh my God. So we have somebody in a really good mood tomorrow, I'll tell you that much. We've got two people on the same page, but look at the difference. In the beginning of the day, you've got two people who know what they want. At the end of the day, you have at least a feminine who is just beyond. Just, ugh. Oh my God. It's a gift. You're being given a gift. Hi there, Dark Princess. You're being given a gift from the universe. Except it came out with the freaking hobjab. This stinking guy lives in your head. Okay? Everybody's got one. Some of them are meaner than the others. Okay? And this is the thing that lives in your head and is like, this isn't a gift. This is a trick. You don't actually get to have what you really want. This isn't going to work out. It's going to turn out like it did last time. Remember? And who was it? Was it Annie on here that was just saying that? Like, oh, this is how it looked with my ex at the beginning of our relationship. Hi, Donna. This is how it looked at the beginning of our relationship, and now we're split up, right? That's this. This isn't going to work out. Looks just like it did last time. Remember when I was so happy? Remember when everything was, you know, peaceful and we were playing and fucking like dolphins and we just were so in love and everything was so great, and then bam, gone. End. You don't want to do that again. This isn't a gift. This isn't anything. But I say nay. Don't I always say nay? I do. Because it is. It's, you know. Yeah, but look. You got Mike the Myomancer. This is coming out as confirmation because I think when the union finally happens here, because someone is coming towards you, either with a text or a message or just like somehow. Okay. Oh, I just got a headache right there. I think that's what this does to somebody. Because this is not physical. this is like maybe even online where somebody just puts something out there randomly and it, oh, I just saw the archer go like that. Like, what the fuck? Because she's sitting there and she's ready to aim, but then he beats her to the punch and gets there first. And she like puts her, and I think it's something online. Like maybe they post a song or they do something, okay? Because it makes the archer put her bow down. And she's like that. I didn't even know what to say. What? You can't aim for me. I'm aiming for you. But my point is that I was going like, why are they gonna be like that? You know, it's why you gotta be like that to the self, you know? And then this is spirit coming out like, look, there's gonna be messages. There's gonna be clues. You're gonna know. So I think that, and I feel like it's online somehow. That somehow or other, and look at what it does to her. Aside from this one here, everybody's by themselves. But this, notice all of these people, okay? People, entities, whatever, 38 years. Well, that's called a karmic relationship, Dark Princess. That's, I mean, that's what they're like. And that's really unfortunate, but that's the goal there with that is when you're in a karmic relationship is to try and figure out what the lesson was in the whole relationship. Like, for example, my karmic that I was with for 20 years, it was to learn self-love. Like, I had to, this person was not going to love me the way that I deserved. He was not going to give me what I needed. He was not going to do that. And after, like, the second half, like, the last 10 years, I was like, oh, and then I started getting really into, like, being into me. And then I got all whole and healed, and I was like, boy, bye. And it didn't even really bother me, which is terrible to say that it didn't really bother me after I split up with somebody after 20 years, but still. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Look at all these people, okay? This is like people reading a status or looking at your shit or something. People are noticing. And she's all, I know. And this one here is satisfied. This is your masculine, completely satisfied with what he did. I love it how his nose is like in the shape of a heart. But that is the look of satisfaction. Hi there, Colleen. Absolute satisfaction that he twisted around this feminine. She's all, I'm just, I can't even. Oh my goodness. I have a headache like right here. It looks like him, you know, satisfaction. So I'm not going to do an hour tonight because it is the new moon and we do need to be doing some manifestations. So for those of you who don't know how to manifest, what I like to do, I'm air and fire. I don't have any water in my chart. I only have one sign my Venus is in Virgo. And that's the only other thing that I have besides air and fire. So I prefer smoke and fire for my manifestations. I knew a witch that was almost all water, and she did everything that she did in water. It was really cool. She'd put like salt in it and like twist it around and do all these things and really get about it. That's not my bag, but however works for you. But for reference, if you'd like to know how to do some moon manifestation right now, would be like literally right at this minute would be the very best time. You write down on a piece of paper what it is, and you need to get all like in your space. You know what I'm saying? Don't just like grab a piece of paper and do it. You need to like, you know, center and be down and make sure it's even better if you make sure like stuff is. Thank you. I'm trying all my different Viking do's. you need to get centered, essentially. Okay, first. It's even better if you turn off electronics. It's best if you turn off lights. Okay? And then you quietly, with full on intention, okay, you have to really think about it, really be able to visualize it, see it, write it down. And you write down what you want, except you write it as if you already have it. So let's say, Dharma loves me. No, don't do that. Absolutely. Free will. Do not put spells on people. Don't do that. Manifesting is essentially doing spell work, okay? It's not bad, right? Yeah, with a candle. So I get a candle out, I get my little cauldron out, or like a shell, so that you don't burn yourself, okay? Also, I'm a firefighter. Please don't set your house on fire. Like, let's use some safety with us, okay? You write down whatever it is that you want as if you already have it, okay? Visualize, visualize, visualize. You light the candle while you're visualizing and saying and saying and saying and saying it. And you keep saying it over and over again. And then you burn the paper in the flame. And then you take the ashes and you take them outside. And you just put your hand up like that, and the wind will take it. The wind will take your manifestation away. And then, here's the kicker. You forget about it. Hi, Matthew. How's it going? So that's how you manifest, okay? So I would go and do that tonight if I was you. I expect to see my numbers drop, and everyone leave right now and go do your manifestation, because this will be recorded and you'll be able to see it tomorrow, okay? Oh my God, look who will not stop. Thank you. Oh my God. After you wrote that, I was like, oh my God. I went and looked it up and I put it on Facebook. I'm like, look at this. Viking witch. It would not surprise me if that was something I did in my past life. It would not surprise me at all, because I vibe with it so hard. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Luathas the Wild. This dude is hot and bothered. And it's like melting her face off. From Sydney. Very cool. Very cool. Hi, life. I'm so grateful for blah, 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 yada, yada. Exactly. That's me. Yada, 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 gimme. No, I'm just kidding. Look, there's, it's impulsive. This is impulsive. Whatever this masculine does is out of the blue. Like, just rando. Let me just post this thing and just fuck up Dharma's life. Basically, that's kind of like what it's like, right? I mean, you're just minding your own business, trying to aim, and then they get to you first, and you're like, oh. There's a moment of like putting the bow down, like, oh. Can you tell me if my husband and I, what does your intuition tell you? Right? So you're aiming, and you're like, oh. So, let's get, I'm feeling sassy. Let's get the tattoo table. There you go. It's okay. It's okay to end it with a karmic. It hurts like hell. But if you're not happy, okay, and there's been reasons to come to a place of an ending anyways, right? When you end it and then you allow yourself to heal, it creates space. You cannot get the one or the thought or the idea of what is really, really good for you if you don't make the space. They can't come in if there's nowhere for them to come into. Definitely Pat. Yeah. Is it my alter ego? Or is it just who I am? Right? Oh my God, I'm in a good mood. Okay. What do we want to talk about first? I want to know more about this, like, why she puts her bow down. Like, what is up with that? Why in the world would she do that? Like, well, hello. 10 of Wands. I think that she thought it was going to be hard to, like, score this one, right? because we were talking about the tracker on Twilight, and they're like, oh yeah, this one's going to be a challenge. This one is going to be a challenge. It's going to be fun for me to get this one. Except they come out and they're like, yeah, no, it's not over, and like, I'm into you. And they're like, well, damn. That was easy. A little too easy. Particularly if you're a Saggy. You're like, well, that wasn't fun. Now I need to find a new target. Just kidding. Sort of. I have to open my window. Every time I say certain things, I end up getting really hot. Okay, wow, it just got real quiet in here all of a sudden. I'm going to turn off my heater. I'm starting to sweat. I have this light on too. It's really hot. We're talking about this internet type moment. It doesn't have to be that, but it's kind of what I'm getting. So many cards. Oh my God, stop. I love this deck, but they don't flip the way that I would like. What is with this? Oh, you guys are going to just die. You're just going to die when you see what just fell on the ground. Oh my God. See? She's all, what? You mean you love me too? Now I feel bashful. You mean you love me too? I don't know what to do after this. I'm used to having to chase people. I'm used to... What do I do with this, you know? Here comes these... So we have the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords. That's what I'm saying. This Archer kind of was in this place of, this is going to be really hard. Probably because I'm not sure it's going to work out. I'm not sure. Because it feels like she's been aiming and aiming and aiming and aiming and aiming, and that one is squirrely. He's like all over the place. So she doesn't really know. It's like, it's almost like it's the first time that this particular archer wasn't sure that they were going to hit their target. This is not someone who has ever missed a target before. And they're all, I don't know if it's going to work out, but that's definitely the one that I want. What's up, Mrs. Gutierrez? What's up? But still, yet, I mean, the point where the archer puts down her arrow, like, oh my God, it's real. Right? Yeah, patience isn't my best virtue either. At all. I mean, that's why I'm like, you guys are not even going to be awake till the reading's going to... For those of you who are just joining us, you guys are going to freak out when you see the readings for this week. That's because the Venus and the Jupiter thing is happening right now. And stuff that's supposed to be setting us up for the next 12 years is what's going on right now. I wish I had like a makeup person that would come and dab me. I don't actually wear any face makeup. I wear eyes, but I don't wear any face makeup. I wear the tanning bed. The Hanged Man. I can't even talk. Weren't we just talking a second ago about the fact that this archer has had her arrow pulled back for a long time? And it's exhausting. Just holding it there, holding it, but then, bam. There it is. I I feel like the rose is significant. Some say love, it is a river that drowns to the sea. Some say love, it is a hunger. This is an offer. Here you go. And it's like lit up. Normally, I see the Ace of Wands as like hooking up, right? I mean, but this is it's passion. I heard vulnerability. I heard exposed. And for whatever reason, I put this right on top of the masculine. Just like that. And it's almost like for whatever reason, this masculine shoots his shot in front of everyone. Everyone meaning like, I think it's online. Behaving so vulnerable. I just heard shot caller. This masculine does not show vulnerability at all unless he knows what the outcome is. It's almost like I saw an image of like rode by the woods faster than she could see it and saw her pointing the arrow. He saw it. He knows it. Somehow or other he has wind, thought that it's going to be a yes. I think for a while there was this kind of like hesitation because this is not someone who is willing to just rando give it a shot. This is not someone who gets rejected. You do not reject the Emperor because the Emperor will not fuck with you at all if he thinks that he's going to get rejected. We can't have that, precious. No way. You know. And it's like he knows. Who this? Who this? He knows. And so he does. Shoots his shot. What's funny, here's the kicker. I keep talking about the masculine shooting his shot, and she's the one with the freaking bow. So I don't really know what that's all about. And my leg just fell asleep. It is asleep. And there's a puppy on my foot. Oh, jeez. I'm having a rough time right now. Oh, my foot is asleep. Ouch. Yeah, I hope it's the right man. Right? Right? There's so many. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, the masculines out there who... Is it? Well, at least I'm not alone. High Life 420. We're like this. I know that you know that I know that that's what's up. Oh my god. I lost my train of thought because my freaking leg's asleep. The masculine shoots a shot, but the feminine is the one with the freaking bow. Let's see what else we got. What is this that this masculine does? Well, he's the wounded warrior. I think they come for... Oh. Judgment. Adam. Yes, girl, yes. Okay, so, I lost my train of thought. Please don't advertise on here, if you don't mind. Because it distracts me. That's why. You can put it in the comments, like on the regular one, but just not while I'm doing live, because I'm like, what? I want to learn piano. Which I can play piano. I don't know why I said that. I had to lose you to love me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what were we talking about? Oh, so we have the wounded warrior, right? And they're lonely, right? What is this? I don't know where Adam went. Is there somebody else who wants to be a what the hell? Hey, with your 400 subscriptios. First of all, I can't read your language and that bothers me. Second of all, what the hell? Hey Jessica, you want to be a moderator? Jessica East? Thank you. I lost my freaking train of thought. They're lonely. And I think that's why they're being vulnerable. I think that's why they're coming forward to raise this thing from just, it's not dead as far as like, you know, how you would, how judgment like resurrects something from the dead, okay? That's not this. This is something, look, the trumpet is just blowing on this one. It's almost like he's like Gabriel, you know, Gabe, buddy Gabe, help me, man. Like, I want a family. I want this. I am freaking lonely. Everybody else has a partner, and here I stand alone. But look at how he has his hands over his heart, like, wounded warrior, right? But then there's a realization, like, look, all these past relationships, okay, yeah, I had a teardrop. Yeah, I had a teardrop. But this one big fat ace of cup, it's like he's all of a sudden like, I'm missing out. I'm missing out. Gabe, buddy. That's really disrespectful. I should not slang archangels. Gabriel. Gabriel! Help! Right there. Bam, bam. Double X. It's like, look at all these people with these other people. They're lonely. And so they're like, okay, here's my vulnerability. Here you go. Some say love, it is a river. I was feeling happy and giddy, and now I want to cry for this guy. Oh, the Ace of Cups did come out. I told you. It's the one cup. It's the one cup that overfloweth. It's right there in the middle. I'm missing out. She's right there. I saw her in the woods. She was aiming at me, and I ran off like scurried away and hide. You know, I'm missing out. Help me. Look, help me. This, what is this? Isn't that like a, I mean, I'm EMS. That sort of kind of looks like that a little. Rescue flag. Help me. And then they're like, and then he blows it down. I mean, look at how hard that message, that's the loudest thing ever. He's like being showered in I heard courage. Right there, I saw you at the gas station. That's the other thing, is when you're energetically connected to somebody, they are everywhere. They're at the gas station. They're at your work. They're in your yard. They're related to people that you work with. They are just everywhere. And what's weird is when you cut the cords with someone, they stop showing up everywhere, even in a small town. It's the freaking ridiculous. Can we just touch on twin flames real quick, Era? Because I was talking about this the other day, and I'm like, you don't want a twin flame relationship. It's like hanging out with yourself. The difference between counterparts and twin flame is that if you look at a yin yang symbol, the counterpart is the white and the black together. Two exact opposites that make a whole. A twin flame is two yins or two yangs that they're the same. It's difficult because there's no real balance. It's just two yins or two yangs together, and it's not. But that's just me. You know, nobody really knows anything about anything until the afterlife. And the other thing is, I mean, do you really need to put a label on anything? Because what's the difference? You know what I mean? Yeah, La Flame. Any flame. That fucking guy. Let's call it that. And they're being super duper duper vulnerable with you. Now notice how you have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands, and then the 10 of Wands in reverse. That's 20 wands. That is some burden right there. But it's like they go ahead and they pull out the one and they're like, what is this vulnerable moment? I mean, I know I said it was something online, but they're... Can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. It's the freaking birds. And they are nervous to do so. But also remember how I said that all of these folks around her are looking. That's your chatter, right? But these two, it's some kind of contact. It's some kind of something where it's either they say it to you or they say it to somebody else or whatever. I absolutely said I wasn't going to do an hour, and here I am. It's just too good. It's just too good. If I had a bell, I need a bell. Because you guys, Gabriel, help me. Boy, you don't need no fucking help. It's already meant to be. Just go do it. And then they're like, oh, I can do that. I mean, Frost, to each his own, I guess. I'm all about Sal today. For me, real love. But it is. It's the whole twin flame thing. It's really whatever vibes for you. I think when it comes to labels or 3D labels or whatever, it doesn't really matter what the actual truth is. I think what matters is what makes sense to you. Like for a long time when I was with my karmic, I'm like, ooh, you're my twin flame. We're too similar. We're too much alike. You are definitely my freaking twin flame. And this is a complete muggle. He's a complete muggle, or he was when we first got together. And toward the end there, he was like, yeah, you're my twin flame. You're my twin flame. But then it was difficult the entire time, which is why. And maybe I'm tainted. Maybe I ruined it for myself and for everybody else. Who knows? It's a matter of patience till she sees the truth, basically. Well, Matthew, if you're the masculine, whatever, you need to be vulnerable. Say something. Hopefully. Last time I checked. Just kidding. It doesn't matter. A lot of these times, these readings will come true, or resonate with me as the masculine. But I'm Libra Sag. So both of my main signs are masculine. You know? Went all in and you lost? I have on pants. They're shorts, just in case anybody was concerned. Went all in and you lost. What does that tell you? Oh, you were the third party. Well, that's... Forget and forgive. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing about third parties. Every third party relationship is a lesson to everyone involved. To the person who's on the outside, it's a lesson of self-worth, whether or not you're willing to continue to be with somebody who still is with somebody else. It's a lesson to the one that's being, quote, cheated on, like, who the fuck are you with? And it's a lesson to the person who is doing the cheating because they're deceiving two people. That's lessons. Third party relationships. I almost feel like it's important, and this is so shitty and some of you guys are going to get mad at me, but I think it's important for people to maybe experience that in some way or another, at least one time in their life, either by way of actually being involved in it or by way of just feeling it, because then you know what it's like. And that kind of knowing, that kind of feeling, you know, the fuck? Get that MAGA motherfucker off of my channel right now. How dare you? The hell is wrong with you? How dare you? You are on a page full of witches, you dumbass. Oh my God. Oh. Did that just happen? I'm from the South. You ruined the General Lee for me. How dare you? I love the Dukes of Hazzard. Oh, you dirty, dirty, rotten scoundrel. Talking about skin color like it matters. Are you kidding me? You know what color people are? That color. Energy, you stupid dick. Oh my God. Now entering the recalibration circle. We're going to let that go because that was fucked up. How dare you? God. That's really fucked up. Okay. Ruined my good mood. And the General Lee. A double whammy. The book. That's where Gabriel's like, man, you don't need help. It's already there. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I wasn't prepared to see that. We're on here talking about spiritual stuff and ascension. And this dude comes on here talking about the clan is here. The clan. First of all, can we just mention that a bunch of dudes who need to put on masks and nobody sees them are a bunch of fucking cowards to begin with? You're going to stand up for something, stand up for it. Don't fucking hide. I mean, I know where to find your ass. Okay. So now we have... God, that threw me off my game. Leader of the pack, right? We'll ride in the light. Look, this is all of us coming after that dude. Like, how dare you? Right? But more importantly, and look at how it's the head of the pack, okay? Remember, I was like, the archer, she was ready, but this one comes in first, and she's like, well, so the emperor wants to take charge, does he? I can get down with that, right? And that's the thing, is that I think that these feminines are already, and they're like, okay, when I get my chance, I'm going to do it. But I've been talking for a while about the fact that these wounded warriors are actually emperors who are just coming back from war. Whatever battle, be it karmic relationships or whatever, and they're still bandaged up or whatever, but they're still the emperor. They just like need them, you know, to get cleaned up. What's that movie? I think it's the two towers. We're going back to the Lord of the Rings where Aragorn comes up in there and she has to like get up behind him and like pull really hard to get all of his armor off, and it's hard for her to like pick up his chainmail and throw it on the ground for him because he can't get out of his own gear by himself. He's the freaking king of all men. All men. And he's got her helping him. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of this. He comes in first by way of this because he's been double and triple and quadruple reassured by spirit in one way or another that it's meant to be. And I just finished that on 55555. Bada bing. Okay, let's do the individual signs. I'm so sorry that person came in here and ruined the good vibes. It's a mess. Okay, so I'm gonna do the individual signs with Lenormand. No, it wasn't. No. You're fine. There's a lot of people in here, and there's only one moderator. If anybody else wants to volunteer to be, good night. This will be live in a little while, so you can watch it from the beginning if you can see it. I'm going to do the individual signs with Lenormand. I've never done that before. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Lenormand for Aries, and I need a charge deck. I'm going to use the good tarot. I'm feeling like doing everything differently. Hold on, get my charge deck ready. Two more times. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Manifestation. Okay, start with Aries. What do we have for Aries, please? Balance. Feeling complete. Aries is, I just heard, like, held together with tape and glue. But look at how well Aries is handling this balancing act. It's like work, love, friendship, family, social life. Have you ever built one of these? If you haven't taken the time to go out in the woods somewhere into a creek and build one of these, it is the most relaxing thing you will ever do. I live in upstate New York, and in every creek that you go into, they're everywhere because people have been in there meditating, building these things. But if you barely touch it, the whole thing crumbles. Yeah. So we got the Five of Earth, so Five of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Holding together by tape and glue. It's almost like it's not a facade. It's not what it is. It's mentally getting yourself right after being left out in the cold. Okay. Taurus. Wait, wrong deck. Taurus. The Broom. Taking care of business. Getting rid of stuff that you don't need. I heard cleaning up my past life. But in this life? So I don't know if Taurus has shed. I was talking to a Taurus today, actually, about snakes and shedding snake skin. Because it's the same life, right? If you have a snake, it's the same life that they're living, but they keep shedding the old. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's because they found something new that they're interested in. That's probably why, right? So we have a Taurus here who's like all about it with heart space, but in order to get there, some other stuff needs to be cleaned up first. You have to completely shed the past. You have completely shed what is what is no more in order to have what will be. Ooh, that was fancy. Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Ooh, Gemini. Whose bed have your boots been under? Gemini's on fire for somebody. And this is like the rider. Notice how this horse has no rider. Where'd the rider go? Where'd he go? I heard embodiment. Someone's embodying the stallion. Yeah. There's something that Gemini is into. I mean, these are both very earthly cards, so we could be talking about job, money, whatever. Doesn't have to be. But there's something that Gemini is into that they are not trying to leave or to let go of. And therefore, they are going to it says like this drive and motivation. It's essentially like sparking a fire under somebody's ass in order to not let go of something. Cancer. The woman. So Cancer has somebody on their mind. A feminine energy. They are, they're interested, except look at her face. She's all, it's not amused, but it's also not, she's a little shifty-eyed. I always get that with this card. She's like, it's trust. It's a trust issue. Because look, you got the 3 of fire. The 3 of rods. I've been sitting here in this daggone boat trying to go to Joytown, enter this other person, and you're all, are you going to get on the boat or not? I'm used to knowing. I'm used to knowing that right away whether or not you're going to get on the boat. Are you going to get on the boat? I don't know how I feel about any of this. Any of this at all. Leo. Why do I keep doing that? The tornado. Ooh. When the storm comes, don't run for cover. When the storm comes. Hey, Brad. What's up? Leo. Something is brewing. Something's brewing. And it is going to change everything. No longer collaborating. Just being like, this is... I heard old cow. How dare you? What is that movie with Ashley Judd? And she talks about the old cow syndrome, where the masculines always want the new fancy cow, and it's a matter of like procreation or whatever. But there's Leo here has something from their past that they are absolutely, look, wow, over and done. When the storm comes, don't run for cover. Yeah, they want a fancy new cow because their spots are in a different spot. Let's see what I did there. Leo, Virgo. Virgo got Leo. Just strength. Look at her face. She's all like she wants to say something, but it's like somebody is like, so tell me how you feel, and she goes, and nothing comes out. at all. Nothing comes out at all. And I want to be like, fuck. After like you had your chance. And they're like, okay, say what you need. And they go, and then nothing comes out. And then I just randomly grabbed this card. It also winds up, it's like you could have had the chance to cut somebody. And as a Libra, I'm like, do it! Finish him! But it's like when you had the moment to cut, you got all fucking nice about it. You're all, and 1, 2, 3, fight. I'm a Mortal Kombat fan. All day. Fight me. I will win. Maybe. High Life 420, you probably kick my ass, but anybody else, you don't want to mess with me in Mortal Kombat. Anyway, for Virgo, it's like you had the chance to talk some shit. And Virgo doesn't like to do that. But you could have. And you went, or somebody messing with Virgo, you know what I mean? However it could flip-flop. And I think that that's important because I feel like for a while, you know, I think it's going to be on the mind of Virgo. Oh, I should have said it when I had a chance. Oh, I should have cut you when I had a chance. Temperance. Okay, time for Libras. For Wednesday. Oh, I got 2. Of course I did. Oh boy. First off, it's the man. And the magnifying glass. You don't say. What's your motive here, gentlemen? And he's all, madam, please. And you're all, I can see behind the fine lines there. 5 of Cups in reverse. You're tricking me. You're tricking me. I'm supposed to be disappointed. I've already told myself that this was not going to happen. Let me just examine and overanalyze the crap out of this until I irritate you. Just kidding. But you see what I'm saying? Why am I no longer disappointed in you? What's with the change? Because they're sick of waiting. That's what the change is. They're tired of waiting too. I think, and I keep going back to this. Well, thank you, Boo Boo Kitty. We're on Libra right now for reference. What was I talking about? Twilight, of course. Oh, the dinner scene in the first one, I always go there. I don't have the strength to stay away from you anymore. Period. I don't have the strength to stay away from you anymore. And she's all, say what? I don't believe you. That's a very Libra thing to do. I don't believe you. Scorpio. Please know Scorpios that I know. Venus. The Empress. The Mother. I am no longer confused about where my love is, where my abundance is, where my heart is, where my home is. It's not in my head anymore. I get it now. And I've been a player. Look at how blue and beautiful this energy is, and then here comes in this, right? This doesn't have to be the Scorpio who's doing this, right? This could be someone coming at Scorpio, just however it fits. But this is a moment of, I've done this Empress wrong. I was all mentally in my headspace with the Eight of Swords. I was all trapped in that, and I wasn't thinking about or focusing on, or I just was acting a fool. And I feel like this is an apology. Or I don't really know any Scorpios that would apologize, but I'm just saying. It's an internal realization because they are deep and mysterious, right? But they realize exactly who and where their Empress is. Saggies. The Church. It's the second time I got this week. Marriage, family values, home space. It's almost like somebody here wakes up and is that freaked me out. It's the middle of the night. I told you I live on like a burial ground, and my front door just opened. I don't know if you heard that in the background. Yeah, right? I want to get married. I don't like this the way that it is. I mean, it's supposed to be the holiday, and this is me, like Saggies all. I want to be married. I want to do this traditionally. I want to have, yeah, maybe, because that's dogma, right? For Matthew. It's the holidays. Why are we doing it this way? How come you got to go to your people's house and then I'm going to stay here? And then it's kind of like, why can't we just, here's the church and here's the steeple and inside is all the people being us together, right? What the F? And they're like, okay. Somebody's on the same page with Saggy. This is, I go to church to you. Oh, I said that backwards. I get a little dyslexic in the middle of the night. I go with you to church. And he's all, okay. Look at that Buddha, all fat and happy. This is about the principle of things. It's wow. The Fool. Somebody says something about the fact that they want to be in a unit, like a family unit, and somebody else agrees. It's crazy. Capricorn. Wow. Capricorn is officially anchored until old age. Something that probably happened on the quarter moon. But Cappy's anchored down. They are whatever, their ship has been anchored. There's no more journey. There's no more whatever. But this is going to take Capricorn to old age. Then you have the Knight of Cups in reverse with this. I heard all other offers off the table. That's what I'm saying. Anchored. Nobody else. It's not even up for consideration. Boo-boo cougar. Oh my god. It's too late for this shit. Oh my god. That was hilarious. Frosty, you gotta read the comments. You guys are silly. All other offers off the table for Cappies. That's that. Aquarius. Oh, jeez. The bridge. Compromise, harmony, communication. It's building the bridge. It's almost like, oh my God. I just saw people standing on either side of a bank on a river, and the river is like, you can't cross it. You will get swept away. Well, it's getting late, sorry. And they mentally build a bridge to each other, and they level up in their relationship. But you have the 5 of air. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a self-betrayal, because I think that Aquarius didn't want to be doing this right now. But they are. For some people, they might be reaching out, like, to do the sexy talk, but it's actually just talk. And then that's why you have the 5 of Swords. But I feel like the 5 of Swords is more about self-betrayal, because I wasn't gonna, sex. But it's more about self-betrayal, because it's like, I wasn't gonna do this. But I'm gonna level up and do it. Can we do both? I mean, we can talk about a relationship, but just, since we're here, just saying. Okay, and Pisces. Oh, Celtic knot. Pisces is in the union of all unions. And it is happening now. For Pisces, it is happening right now. This is the one that you're with. Love the one you're with. Wow, and then you have the 5 of Pentacles. So I'm saying, love the one you're with, because I think that there's others. Everything else needs to be left behind. Everything. Because I think there's probably a chance you might lose. Okay. Time for last call. I'm exhausted. I was all hopped up. And Captain Racist Pants came in here and ruined everything. Hold on. Okay. Time for last call. Last call. Alright. Let's make her rain. I think I'm only going to take the ones that land upright. Let's see what happens. Last call is usually my favorite anyways. Oh my God, it happened again. Can you guys hear that? My front door is going, and it was locked. Lucky for me, I'm not afraid of ghosts. Only the people ghosts. Like the ones who won't fucking talk to you. You have any idea how maddening that is for a psychic person to be ghosted by a human being? It's like, I can contact every ghost in any freaking dimension I want to, except for you. It's not fair. Right? I'm halfway kidding. Okay, last call. Make it rain. Oh. My. Upright only. Okay. I just threw a bunch on the floor. That one's upright. That one's not. And that one. Is that everything? Okay. Well, first and foremost, we have the albatross. It's a good sign. Something good is coming. There's the Fool. And then we have the Firefly, the Man, the Maiden, the Empress, the Broom, the Anchor. Wow. Look at this. These came out like this, okay? It's the masculine and the feminine right here, as like in the beginning of their partnership. Exceptional people. Here's the Falcon. And we also have the Full Moon Queen. So we have a masculine who is extremely intuitive, except they're very earthly intuitive. It's like they're one of those dudes that would be like, I trust my gut. I trust my gut. Then you have this full moon goddess who is like, I trust my intuition. I trust my intuition. But I just feel like this is coming out like this, particularly with her holding these flowers as if it were like a marriage, like a new marriage. Because there is some kind of baby that wants to come out. It's like Venus is ushering this in. Look at how she's holding her belly. I don't know if any of you have ever been pregnant, but you can't stop touching your belly. You can't. You're touching it all the time. And that's kind of what she's doing. But it's like, look at, you can't even hardly see her. She's glowing. And Venus is here now, right? But there's something that needs to be taken care of first. Something needs to be gotten. Look right here. The albatross talks about burdens. There's something that we're tied to that needs to be removed first in order to get together with whoever this is. It's just wildly exceptional. The baby, the spirit baby, has been coming out since the middle of October. For me, specifically. Not for me, but like in my readings. It doesn't have to be for you guys. A baby talks about a lot of things, but I just, when I looked down and I saw her doing that, plus it's the Empress. But she's grace, charm, beauty, love, you know, but she is the mother. But this also very well could be Venus, who is around right now, who is ushering in this. And the reason is because Venus is all, hey, masculine, who believes in earthly things. Look at all these coincidences that you're seeing. And they're like, oh my God. And then she's all, I don't really need to say much to you because you already know. Just keep vibing. And the feminine's like, I know. You know, right? Yeah, pregnant with love. Exactly. But look at what this says right here. It's a soul spark. Venus or something or other comes in to spark this into being. But first, something needs to be taken care of. Okay? That's all I got for you guys tonight. I've been on here forever. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for letting me be on camera with my fancy hair. And, I missed that part about the pregnancy. So yeah, but that's all I have for you guys. I really appreciate you being here. This is for Wednesday. I have no idea what I'm going to call this. Maybe the Archer meets their match or something like that, because that's kind of what this is, you know. So that is all I have for you. I really appreciate you being here. I'm sorry we had a little bit of a distraction. And until next time, have a good night. Bye.